Here we're going to be focused on solving rational equation. So let's take a look at our first example. I have 3 over x squared plus 5x minus 6 plus, in our second fraction, 4 over x minus 1 equal 5 over x squared plus 5x minus 6. Alright, so in order to solve for rational equations, we need to factor the denominator and identify our LCD. So here, when you factor 3 over x squared plus 5x minus 6, we're going to have 3 over x plus 6 times x minus 1. In the second fraction, there's nothing you can do to simplify because it's already simplified and there's no need to factor. So we just have that one. In the last fraction, yeah, we do need to factor the denominator, so we're going to get x plus 6 and x minus 1 because this denominator is the same as the first fraction denominator. So we finished factoring. Now let's identify our LCD. So our LCD is x plus 6 and x minus 1. So if you look at the first fraction, it has all the factors from the LCD. So the first fraction will stay the same. So let's bring that one down. Bring down the plus. Now in the second fraction, it's missing the x plus 6. It has the x minus 1. So it's missing the x plus 6. So what we're going to do is that I'm going to multiply top and bottom by x plus 6. So we still have everything from the second fraction. But again, I'm going to multiply top and bottom by x plus 6. So 4 times x plus 6, and then in the denominator, x minus 1 times x plus 6. And then the last fraction will stay the same because it has all the factors from the denominator. Alright, when it comes to solving a rational equation, if all fraction has the same denominator, what you're going to do is you're going to bring the numerator down. So repeat, bring the numerator down. So I'm going to bring the 3 from the first fraction, bring the plus, the 4 times x plus 6 equal 5. So repeat. When the denominator has all the same factors according to the LCD, we're just going to focus on the numerator. So here, I'm going to distribute the 4 to the x plus 6. So I'm going to have 3 plus 4x plus 24 equal to 5. Combine like terms, I'm going to get 4x plus 27 equal to 5. So to solve for x, I want to get 4x by itself. I'm going to cancel out the 27, so I'm going to subtract 27 on both sides. So I'm going to get 4x equal 5 minus 27 is negative 22. Alright, let me write it over here for more space. And then to solve for x, I'm going to divide both sides by 4. So x is going to equal to negative, and we're going to simplify the fraction because 22 and 4 are both divisible by 2, so I'm going to get x equals negative 11 over 2. And that will be our final answer. So if you have a fraction, make sure to check if you can simplify. So we can simplify negative 22 over 4, which will become negative 11 over 2. And this will be our final answer. To review, make sure that all your fraction has the same factors from the LCD. And that's after you factor. And then once you get all fraction with the same factors as the LCD, simply focus on the numerator only. Bring down the numerator and then solve just like a regular equation. So in this example, we have 1 over x squared minus 16 minus 2 over x minus 4 equal 4 over x squared minus 16. So let's factor the denominator. Now, in the first fraction, x squared minus 16, that's a difference of square. So when you factor, you can get 1 over x minus 4 times x plus 4 minus the second fraction, 2 over x minus 4, because x minus 4 is already in the simplest form. Now for the last fraction, it's x squared minus 16, so we're going to factor that. The numerator stays the same, and the denominator we're going to get x minus 4 times x plus 4. So we finished factoring. So our LCD, or all the factors that you find in the denominator, so all three of them has x minus 4, but only 2 has x plus 4, so that means it's going to be part of the LCD. So our LCD is x minus 4 times x plus 4. The first fraction has both factors from the LCD, so it will stay the same. So let's write the first fraction. It doesn't change. So x minus 4 times x plus 4. Now the second fraction, it only has the x minus 4. And put that in parentheses. The only thing that's missing is the x plus 4. So I'm going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by the missing factor, so x plus 4. Last, the third fraction behind the equal sign, it has both factors from the LCD, so it'll stay the same. Now once you see that all three fractions has the same denominator, you're just going to focus the numerator. So let's bring down the numerator. 1 from the first fraction, bring down the minus, bring down the 2 times x plus 4. Bring down the equal sign and the 4 from the numerator of the third fraction. Alright, so we're going to solve just like a regular equation. So here we have minus 2 times x plus 4, meaning I'm going to distribute the negative 2 to the x and the 4. So we're going to have 1 minus 2x minus 8 equal to 4. Then we're going to combine like terms. So we're going to get negative 2x minus 7 equal to 4. Because I combine 1 with minus 8, we got minus 7. So from there, I'm going to add 7 to both sides so that I can get negative 2x by itself. So we get negative 2x equal to 11. And I'm going to write it over here. And then in order to solve for x, I'm going to divide both sides by negative 2. So we're going to get x equal negative 11 over 2. So that's our final answer. And there's nothing in common between the numerator and denominator, so I can't simplify this fraction. Therefore, this is my final answer. And let me box that up. So again, our final answer is s equals negative 11 over 2.